So, I have repeated the things I did in the last part 2 more times to make 2 more bases, one on Callisto and one on Leda. At this point you might want to check that everything is in order. You will easily see here that you will have 4 ships moving from Earth to all the 4 of your other bases. I have named them such that I know what they are doing. This is going from Earth to Moon, this is going from Earth to Venus, Earth to Callisto, Earth to Leda, and the Dwarf is mining the asteroids. Dwarf isn't very necessary anymore, but I'll let him do its thing. You'll want to go through every base and check that the shuttle is active. You'll see this here. Now, what we want to do now is to start socializing with our friends. So, let's go ahead and make one more iOS ship and all the parts for it too. iOS chassis and drive units. And let's make one grapple too. And let's make a couple of extra supply pods as well. And then let's make the iOS. Let's put a grapple in the toolbox and couple supply pods here. Somehow I have managed again to have no crew here, so okay, I'll get the crew from the shuttle this time. Like so. Now, let's put the shuttle back doing its thing. Later I will move some crew to it too. So now let's move this thing. We'll need to put fuel to it. I always almost forget it, and the drive unit as well. So now, this will be where we meet some alien life forms. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to Uranus. Yeah, let's go there. Now, this is a special place also because it's, as far as I remember, the only place where there's actually helium. For some reason. That shouldn't really be rare, but let's roll with it. Okay, so let's put this as the trader. Yes, so what we want to do now is to launch off and away, and towards Uranus we go. Now, this might come as a surprise to you. We are not alone in the universe. Right, let's see who is there. Ooh, a face. And I didn't build that one. Let's hope that it has compatible docking ports, shall we? And try to dock to it. Oh yes, this looks like human technology, but it's not. Okay, so let's use the pod mount where we have the grapple. Uchik flanka tarantak wablap splits kabuk. Giftatak grapple. Apolokomeg dashming fagfo owns methane stolt. Shasha. Yep. Okay, so we have grappled something unknown. And apparently the alien space stations have storm doors. Right. Okay, back to Earth we go. And let's dock here, and let's put this unknown thing for research. Now we can go back to Earth and research this thing we found. It's here. It'll be a communication adapter. Right. So let's build one. and I'll spoil it for you here. What it will do is will allow me to talk to the aliens, and what they want is some resources. So you can trade resources with them. Let's say I want some of that helium that I don't have. I have to move some deuterium to them. It's just trial and error. Different kind of materials will result in different other materials coming from them. So this is how we trade with them. We move to Uranus again, and we will need to land there with a com spot. Did I put a com spot in that spot? Oh, I'm not sure anymore. Oh, I did. So now you can understand what they say, and they'll see that you have some cargo on board and ask if you want to trade. So yes, please. And they will give me helium for my deuterium. How do you say that? Who cares? Okay. And then after they have traded with you, they move you out. Okay, and then we go back to Earth. So right, that way if you are missing some materials or don't have helium or whatever, you can trade that with those aliens. Now that you're back on board your own station, you can unload the helium. Sadly, as far as I know, you cannot automatize this process, so you would have to manually haul all that helium there. Well, for the time being, we won't be needing any, so that's just something you might want to try a couple of times just for fun. So, what you should do now is just move this thing out from your station so that other ships may in fact dock there and move things. Because if one is docked there, then the other ones cannot do that. And then you will want to pass a lot of time. Make sure that everything is moving around and pass some time such that you have here like 20,000 or so of almost every resource. Just leave it on for night, and for as long as you sleep, there should be ships moving back and forth, and you should be gaining a lot of resources. Just leave it on for the night, and as you wake up, then save. Incidentally, the save menu is here, and if you're using a real Amiga and a VHD load installer, you will need to have a registered version to save. Right. Okay, so in the next part of this tutorial, we will in fact make that 6th base and see what happens then.